as everybody knows, the Paper Town album, July 8th, Paper Town, I'm sorry.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. Oh wow, now you're just showing off.
I'm yodeling. Wait, is this like an interview?
Days. This is the first time. I know that you've been singing your whole life, but like...
No, but this is like serious.
This is the first time that like there's going to be a Spotify called Ericah.
I'm excited.
Like, you know, how do you think people are going to receive you?
Ericah with the H.
Ericah
Get
with
it
an
right.
H. That is true. How do you think people are going to receive you?
I don't know. I'd like to say I'm raw and real. I've always have been, so that's how I want people to look at me.
So you were telling me that you originally started, you were singing in a choir for a little bit. You've been singing your whole life. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I was actually in a very reserved private school where they didn't allow singing, and it's what I really wanted to do. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to public school. I want to join a choir. I want to sing. And I really found myself there. And I was like, this is what I want to do. And I am happy I'm doing that now.
Were you in a Beis Yaakov?
No, I was in, it was like a mixed school, boys and girls.
So then why didn't they let you sing? What kind of...
I mean, we had music class, but it was like some stupid bitch with a... what's that accordion? What's that thing?
An accordion?
Yeah. It wasn't real music class. But then in high school, it was like really serious. It was like 80 kids. You know, we actually performed in Carnegie Hall. I was like 17.
Did you have videos of that?
I think so.
I'd love to see.
It was really good. It was actually, it's funny because when I sing with you here, you like test me and like I push my limits and I go so high and like I realize now that like I was a soprano the whole time. Because like I go high, but I was not confident when I was younger.
From your side of things, like, you know, from your family, from your friends, who knows that this is coming and like, you know, are people anticipating? Do they know what you sound like? Are people curious? I know you have a couple of versions of all the songs you recorded. Have you shown them to people? Tell me about that.
Oh my gosh, I showed my entire family. Well, everyone knows that I've been singing since I'm little, and everyone's like, come on, record something, do something with it. I slept on that, and then I met you, and I was like, do I want to start singing again? And I'm happy I'm singing. But everybody knows, my family, my boyfriend, my friends. I have a friend in Israel. She's like waiting for this. She's like,
oh wow,
she's so excited. I have a friend in India. She's waiting for that.
You have a friend in India?
Yeah, I was in choir with her. There goes the baker with his tray like always.
That was really good.
Yeah, so that's like her taste. But yeah,
I see.
Everyone's really excited.
I think when people hear these songs, they're gonna be very like intrigued about the vocalist because you've been murdering every single track like one after the other. I remember the first time we were gonna record. By the way, the first time we met, we recorded. It was like probably so intimidating for you. You just like walked in, and I was like, okay, get in the booth.
Yeah, but I'm happy we ripped it like a Band-Aid.
Exactly. I'm very like that, and you're a very emotional person. It was cool to sort of like connect with you on that. Like I didn't think we'd be friends. I was like, oh, she sings, like let her come record. But like you ended up being this like super cool person. I remember after you left, like I told my friends, like blah blah. It's like, you know, when you meet someone to sing for the first time, you're doing a very vulnerable activity together.
100%.
It's kind of like when you meet someone for a hookup. It's like a stranger walking in and they're gonna do a vulnerable thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I'm very emotional. It's a blessing and a curse. But when I sing, I put my...
Hashtag Libra.
Stop! But yeah, I like to put myself in that headspace of the words I'm singing. And I mean, I think that you could hear the emotion in my voice.
Oh, yeah.
What is commercial? Like, you said that I have a commercial. What does that mean?
Yeah, so the past couple of times you've been speaking, I've been talking about how your voice sounds so commercial. And to Zach as well, his voice sounds very commercial. For me, like, I've been singing my whole life, even though I don't usually sound the way I want to sound. Like, I'm very unhappy with my own vocals. I have a really good vocal coach, Alex, and we've been working really, really hard. And I've come a long way. I think you could even hear it in like in my demos. But I really don't like my vocals. Not because I think they sound so hard, but like my pitch is not bad, my range is not bad, my control's not bad. Tonally, it's not great, but I just don't sound commercial. You could hit play on my song and it's my voice and it sounds decent and the pitch is there. It doesn't sound like the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like when you're in that room and like I have my headphones on, you have your headphones on, like I start tracking, I hit record. Like you start singing, I'm like taken out. Like it sounds like it's coming out of Z100.
Stop.
Like it just sounds like you're opening your mouth and like the radio just comes out of your mouth. Same with Zach. It's such a cool thing to have. And by the way, much like everything else, it's a blessing and a curse. There are people, I think, like Madison Beer, or even Tate McRae, where like their vocals are amazing and their songs are amazing. But I think that they sound so commercial and they're so commercialized. And so they end up just sounding like everybody else. I released many, many songs, and a lot of them I am not confident about. They sound like garbage. So I remember since Let Me Go, my producer confidence has grown so much because nothing I made ever sounded that commercial before. Like I remember like I made it and I listened back to it like right after you recorded and I was like, it sounds like the radio.
I'm in love with that song. It's so catchy.
It's amazing.
Your songs are catchy.
Oh, thank you.
And that's...
Yeah, so you have 2 songs on the album. You have Let Me Go and Don't Wanna Love You
I
Anymore.
know, I'm so
Which
happy.
one do you think the fans are going to... I love how I said the
I
fans.
don't wanna love you anymore. From what I've gotten like feedback from people, they say that Let Me Go they like better. But I like I Don't Wanna Love You Anymore.
That's
better.
interesting because I actually have the exact opposite thing. Everyone who I show them to thinks I Don't Wanna Love You Anymore is going to be like is better than Let Me Go. But for me, Let Me Go is my favorite song on like the whole album.
I love it.
I'm just gonna put that out there. Like I'm picking favorites.
When you
I
showed
love
it to
that
me,
song.
when you showed it to me, there was like, and I heard the instrumental. I was like, okay, this song needs to have attitude, and I have attitude, but I'm too shy to show that attitude. And like working with you, it's like you bought it out, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna
so
show my
happy.
fucking attitude to everyone.
It's part of being gay. It's a gift.
In general, singing when I was like, I was in plays, I was in choirs. I was always scared to sing. I'm scared to mess up, but that's okay. So I'm learning that.
Remember when we were recording Kindly, and I had to do that whole thing like ooh, and then I ended up sounding so good that I made it the intro.
That's my favorite song.
I agree.
That's my favorite song.
It's hard to talk about because, as everybody knows, the Paper Town album, July 8th, Paper Town. I'm sorry. But I have like a lot of songs in the works outside of the album.
Can't wait.
And Kindly is one of those songs. And I think, personally, production, it's my strongest song.
I love it.
The production is like the best production.
I sang it with so much like I was feeling it, like the words, because I resonate with it. So,
it feels like you wrote them.
Oh, 100%.
You just like, you just
100%.
sing
I gave that my
the
all.
track,
I gave all of them my all, but
yeah.
with this one it was like my baby.
You're a really hard worker.
My baby.
I'm considering. Let me know how you feel about this. Oh my god. Oh, my brain just went places. Considering to release Kindly before the album, as like not this album, the next one, which I really should not be talking about yet. But I'm considering to release it like shortly after July 8th, shortly after the Paper Down album, to like start promoting the next one. I think it'll be the right song.
Exciting.
I think Sue will do that.
Everyone's gonna love that song. Wow.
Yeah, and I think that also gives us space to really build out your like singer presence. Like you're gonna have a Spotify account. We'll upload a picture. Like we'll write a bio.
I don't know if we could talk about the song so much, but I love that the song is like it's passive aggressive. It's like the words are really like you feel like pain in the words, but it's just like it's like I'm gonna tell you what I need to, but I'm also gonna be nice about it. But I'm not nice. I hate you.
The word is,
and that's me.
There's a word for that.
It's petty.
Called passive aggressive.
So yeah,
it's so passive aggressive.
I love it.
Oh my god,
guys, I'm so freaking old.
Erica's got like
I'm
a decade on me.
If this song goes platinum, I'll afford Botox.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you guys. I can't wait for you guys to listen.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Okay. You are amazing.
But you let me go,